All right, we are live. Welcome in, guys. I'm doing something completely new, so I'm really excited to do this to give you all a different source of value instead of just pre-recording content. Anyways, you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to show you how to get more views on YouTube. This means if you are looking to create a YouTube channel or you've already started one, how could you get more views than you're getting right now? And we're all in this process together. So I think it's really interesting how we can all congregate together, learn and expand off of each other's knowledge. Now, before I get into it, I just want to promise you all that are joining in right now that number one, we're live. So this is something new to the channel. I haven't done it in a long time, but if you guys have any questions or concerns or you want more insight on something, then go ahead and comment that in the live chat and I'll be able to see it right up on the screen. I'll show your account on the screen. And low key, it's like a channel shout out kind of as well, because I'll bring your comment up on the screen. But most importantly, I will help you understand how to get out your problem, because not only have I been consistent on YouTube to raise my views since I've started, and I'm getting really, really close to 1,000 subs, meaning that I'm getting more views consistently. And I've noticed a lot of patterns, especially by studying other YouTubers as well. So I'll be more than glad to answer your questions. Now, in today's video, I'm going to keep it very sweet and short to the point. The first thing that I'm going to do is reveal these 3-step processes that I'm showing you right here. Let me get this off the screen real quick because it's duplicated. I want you guys to see this clear. Let me see if we can get this off. This is what happens when you go live, right? All right. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to move this. Let me get this off. All right. Let's just send it to the back. You want to get this thing off. Give me 1 second, guys. Technical difficulties. Oh, there we go. Cool. All right. So I'm going to show you how to get more views on YouTube by revealing this process right here that you need to make sure you do every time before you upload. If you don't do these things, you risk having lower views on your YouTube and not getting monetized and not building an audience and not being able to make money online and having a life of freedom. Okay. Now, I know talk is cheap. Okay. Because everybody and their mothers can talk about how you can get more views, but who's really building an audience online? I want to share my screen with you real quick, just to show you I know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to go ahead and show you. I'm going to show you my Instagram page where I've built over 30,000 followers. Let's go to desktop and we're going to go to Instagram. All right. So here's my Instagram account. You can see I've built followers up on social media, and I'm doing so right now on YouTube as well. So right now we're currently at 711 subscribers. Shout out to you all. In the last 28 days, we gained over 40 subs. All right. We gained over 40 subs and we've been consistent. So how do we make this happen? How do we make this happen for you? Depending on which level you're at, I want to break down this process. Okay. So as we look at this process, the first thing that we have to recognize is you don't want to publish immediately. Okay. And I'm going to explain this. I'm going to break down like how I get more views on my YouTube channel in just a second. I'm going to actually share my screen and show you like click by click how this works for me. You just want to make sure that you schedule instead of publishing immediately. Now, the reason for this being is because when you publish immediately, you don't allow YouTube to marinate your content. All right. So for example, if we record a video right now and I post it in 30 minutes, yes, it'll be uploaded. Yes, you're being consistent. Yes, you might get 1 or a couple of views. But the problem is there is a such thing called a YouTube algorithm. And a lot of people imagine the algorithm as some system. In my belief, in my experience with making money online and building an audience, I've noticed that it's not even about the algorithm. If people are going to gravitate towards you, they're going to gravitate towards you. But you need YouTube, most importantly, not to have an algorithm that blows up your content, but you need YouTube to show your content in front of the right people, meaning it needs time to marinate. There are tons and tons and tons. I don't know how many people upload to YouTube on a daily basis, and you're just one of the millions, maybe billions. And the problem is, if you just send it an upload, statistically what happens is if you, number one, upload on your phone, the big mistake happens where your content, you can't even control your content being shown to your subscribers when you upload. Okay. When you don't let your content marinate, YouTube doesn't have a chance or as long of a chance to show it in front of the people who actually matter. And these are the people who want the solution, the knowledge that you have. So don't rush the process. Create your videos, but at least give it about a day for you to have your video uploaded, which means you want to make sure that you schedule your content instead of publishing immediately. This is one of the things that's allowed me, I'm going to share my screen real quick again. This is one of the things that's allowed me to notice that my videos were actually getting more views. I'm going to show y'all statistics. Okay, so if we look, first of all, let's go to the content tab and we're going to look at the most recent videos. Some of these videos I have in my private community, the Passion to Profit community. All right. So if we look on my screen, you can tell if we zoom in a little bit that these videos that I've had over the weekend, right? The ones that has 400 views, the one that has 200 views, this one has 78, this one has 800. I'm telling you, these are the ones that I've let sit over a day or two because I've been consistent. I might have had like 3 videos made and I scheduled each one out. And the ones that I scheduled out, I'm noticing have more views. I'm not no YouTube expert. I'm just here to tell you what's been working for me so you can take advantage of it as well. So not even attempt. Don't try, don't attempt. Next time you upload, make sure you schedule it a day ahead of what day it is for you. That way YouTube can have your video marinate in its own algorithm and know which crowd to put it in front of. Okay. All right. So let's go to the second rule for you to get more views on YouTube, which is simply to, you know what? Oh, there we go. I had to pull it out of my brain for a second. So you need to stop creating titles. Now you might be wondering, Jay, creating titles, we're creators, we're entrepreneurs. I'm creating something that I'm passionate about. All right. And again, if you guys have any questions, put it in the chat. Okay. I'll bring up your question. I'll answer your question in depth. We're just trying something new. All right. So shout out to the person that's in the live. I see you. I appreciate the support. All right. So you want to stop creating titles. And I say this because YouTube doesn't work off of you just creating things out of your creativity anymore. And I know this sounds backwards because it's like, well, I should do what I'm passionate about. I should do what I feel like I'm creative at. But the problem is people don't know you yet. And so genuinely, when you create things that you know are creative, but you don't know how to market it in the right way, meaning put the right words or the right picture in their face so they want to click, the problem happens where nobody will click. You'll get less views. So instead of creating titles, you need to redesign the titles. Redesigning titles is looking at what's already working for people that are in your niche and then changing a couple words and then putting that video context, whatever the topic is about in the title, putting it in your own words. This does not mean that you watch a video and you try to copy somebody word for word. You don't even have to watch the video. You just need to know what their title and thumbnail are. And then you talk about the same topic that's in the title, something you're passionate about. But at least now the title and the thumbnail has already been proven to work for others. I cannot express that enough. So I'm going to show you how I actually do this right now on live. Check this out. So if I go on my browser and I'm in my YouTube studio feed, and let's just say I want to create a YouTube video and I want to talk about, let's say making money. So making money with YouTube. Okay. What I'm going to do is I see a whole bunch of videos of people who are already talking about the topic. Now, it can be very, very, very tempting to look at a famous YouTuber that has millions of subscribers and tens and thousands of subscribers. But the problem is they already have a huge crowd. So you don't even know what a good video is for them. Plus, their name is probably all over the internet. So we want to go off of someone who really isn't known yet, kind of like in your position. And then what this is going to do for us, it's going to allow us to know confidently, almost in a proven way, that this works for smaller creators. This works for smaller YouTubers. So for example, I have no idea who this guy is. He says his title is exactly how to make money with YouTube shorts. Now, I'm not a big advocate with shorts, but that doesn't mean we can't redesign this title. So we see that he has 8,000 subs, but he got 116,000 views in 2 hours. And his video got 116 views per hour, like of this hour, this very hour right now during this live. Okay. He got exactly 116 views per hour. All right. So this is a really good video. So what we're going to do, instead of clicking this video first, we're going to click his channel. All right. We're going to click his channel. Now, he only has 3 videos, 52,000, 81,000. Okay. So he's a known YouTuber somewhere, obviously. It looks like he is. But you know what? We're still going to look to see if it works for us because this is a newer channel. What we're going to do here is we're going to zoom in. I'm going to take a little screenshot. I'm going to screenshot the video that got that many views. Remember, 116,000. We're going to screenshot it. And then we're going to go out to what I call my YouTube headline document. All right. I know this looks brand new to you all, but this is exactly what I do. And it's gotten me 700 subs. All right. This is really what's worked for me. Okay. Now, before I even continue on and show you exactly how this works, you can grab this inside of my Passion to Profit community. This is a brand new community I created for you all. You can go ahead and join. A link to that is in the description down below. We already got 3 members in here total, and they're taking advantage of the community, of the modules. And I show you so many things when it comes down to growing an audience on YouTube and on Instagram. All right. For you to be able to make passive income and have a life of freedom. All right. We're building wealth over here. And one of the ways of building wealth is by creating things that make money for you, not working for money, but creating things that work for you to make your money. Okay. So link to that is in the description down below, and I will see you guys in there. Anyways, for those of you who want to know how this YouTube headline document works, all I do is paste a screenshot, and then I go and I'm just going to copy and paste this. So this is technically my 37th video in my notes. Okay. I list it by the month. So as you can see, like right here, I have April 2025 and I have numbers below. I'm going to explain what these numbers are. But right now I click April 2025 and it shows all the list of the videos that I've screenshotted, and I'm going to redesign the titles. I've already redesigned the titles to all of these except this last one that we just took a screenshot on. Okay. So I put my 37th video and I'm just going to put not started. So I have like this little tab thing. By the way, you're going to be able to get this inside the Passion to Profit community. So right now it's not started, meaning I haven't created notes and I haven't filmed. So it's in the red. Now what I'm going to do is just get his title. His title says exactly how to make money with YouTube shorts, but I have never posted a YouTube short on this channel. So what I'm going to do is change it a little bit. Since it worked for him, let's see if it works for us. And this is really what I do to help. And I'm going to show y'all how this works, right? I'm going to show you exactly and prove to you that it worked for me with other videos that I've used this like redesign title format. Okay. So exactly how to make money with YouTube long form. Okay. With YouTube long form. And then I'm just going to replace the link. I do this just so I can reference, just in case I ever have to go back and find his channel. Let's say he posts another video and it gets even more views. Like, why would I not want to just make it easier for myself, right? I don't want to have to search every single time. Sometimes I just like to click a link. Okay. And we're going to paste that link just like that. So now whenever I hover over this link, you're going to see, boom, that we can just click it and it's going to take us to his video. So if I click it, it takes us straight to his video. All right. Now, I do this for every single video. So this guy right here, I'm going to make a video just like he did with his title, but I'm going to make my own version. So 12 things. Actually, this is the wrong link. See, I need to replace that. So how to get more views on YouTube SEO. All right. How to get more views on YouTube SEO. I'm just going to go to him. I'm going to search that. We should find it. Well, a lot of people have already used this method. You can see people like they use the same method. Look at that. This is just proof. How to get more views on YouTube SEO. Right? He has 26,000 subs, over 300,000 views. She has 28,000 subs. Use a very similar title. She has almost 300,000 views. How to get more views on YouTube. 28,000 subs, 300,000 views. You see the pattern here? All right, but this is my guy's video, so I'm just going to go ahead and copy that just to get the right link, put it in my YouTube headline document. By the way, if you're joining in, again, you can get this inside of my Passion to Profit community. We're also going live, guys. I don't want you to think this is some course. Like, I want to build a community of supportive YouTubers who want to have freedom by being consistent on YouTube and giving people value and changing lives while their lives change. Anyways, we go back to this document and now we have the change title. And so now all I have to do is create a video like this. Okay, that's on this topic in my own words. Then this is something that you should be talking about that you're already knowledgeable in. Okay, so if we go back to the iPad screen, all right, and we see that number one, remember, we don't want to publish immediately. We just want to schedule. All right. Number two, we want to stop creating titles and we want to redesign titles. And number three is editing wastes time if you're not getting views. Editing wastes time if you're not getting views. I'm going to be real with you. One of the reasons why I am so consistent with posting content on a daily basis is because I don't edit a lot of my videos. As a matter of fact, if I pull up my screen right now, right, and I edit on Final Cut Pro. If I pull that up right now, actually, I got to get my SSD drive. Give me a second. I forgot about my SSD drive. So it's not going to pull up my videos until I plug it in. So we're just going to cancel that out real quick. 1 second. Let's see. So meanwhile, while I'm closing out Final Cut Pro, I edit on Final Cut Pro. So the videos that I make, I try to do minimal cuts. I don't care if I say if, but, or stutter, because it wastes a lot of time for me to like cut it out and do all these special effects. And if you're working a 9 to 5 full time like me, you don't have all the time in the world to be, editing everything for it to look right. And especially if you want to get views, the most important thing is getting the view. That means somebody has to click the video before they even watch it. So anyways, I edit on Final Cut Pro. The only thing I edit really is the first like 30 seconds. And then after that, it might be some B-roll. But other than that, you guys are going to see that is pretty simple. I might have some cuts, but it's only a cut that just skips to the next point, right? So everything is pretty simple like this. They're at the top because they climb. Also, I wanted to go ahead and you see how simple that was? Like, I'm not doing no fancy edits. It was literally because I might have taken a little bit too long for me to say that in the video. But editing wastes time, y'all. Like, don't waste your time on editing. I'm going to close this out real quick. Don't waste your time on editing. If you need to be consistent, you need to be consistent to get views. In order to be consistent, you have to make sure you're putting your time where it matters. Editing can be done later when you have more time freedom or when you want to hire someone out. All right. But these are the 3 things that I have been doing to get more views on YouTube. I'm going to share my screen one more time just to show you all that it's been working for me. If I go to analytics, like March, I tried to take I didn't even try. I actually did. March, I decided to follow what other people were saying, like, oh, you can post 1 to 2 videos a week, or you can post 1 to 2 videos every 2 weeks and let it sit and marinate. And you see that big gap, like right here, that big gap happened because I wasn't posting consistently, and I had to recognize, like, you all like me posting consistently. This was February, and it was one of my highest months. So I'm back to posting consistently in March. I mean, not in March, but in April. So you have to decide, like, if you want to get more views, there's going to have to be some changes. And I'm just here to share what I've been doing to see changes in my content. And it's been going really, really good. Even when I look down at my other analytics, let's just say, if I go to, how can we view more? Let's see. So the last 90 days, you can see some of my numbers right here. In the last 90 days, a video hit 1,200 views, 1,000 views, basically 1,000 views, 951 views, 926 views. Like, my channel has right now 700 subs, and we just hit that this week. So the last 7 videos, or I've had 7 videos hit over my subs, at least for this month. And that's amazing. And that's because I've been following these strategies that I'm showing you right here. So make sure you take a screenshot of this so you don't forget it, because I wouldn't want you to miss out on this. All right. As I'm growing and documenting my journey, hey, why wouldn't you want to grow your own by testing out different features and testing out different strategies you hear from different YouTubers on the same journey as you? But anyways, that is it. That is all. If you guys like this video, if you like this style, if you like me going live, then hey, give this a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section if you like it. If not, I'll go back to pre-recording content. It's no problem at all. Just wanted to experiment with something new. Anyways, I will see you in the next video. All right, I'm out. Peace.